Hello! Welcome back to my channel. For this video, I am going to talk about the timeline of my US journey and a little bit about the initial expenses that I have to shoulder during the application process, and include ko na rin yung first 1 to 2 months upon arrival here in the United States. If you are new here on my channel and you like the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and feel free to just leave your comments down below. Medyo mahaba po ang aking US journey. I graduated March 2007. I took the PRC board exams and passed June 2007. And then passed the NCLEX May 2008. In all honesty, hindi ko na po matandaan yung details of my NCLEX kasi obviously medyo matagal na. Pero I do remember focusing on one review material, which was, ang ginamit ko nun was Saunders for the review. But practice at least 100 questions a day. Yung practice questions kung saan ko siyang resources na kinuha. Pero I just focused on one type of review material. After that, I took my IELTS and completed my visa screen, which was all done January 2009. And then, September 2009, I was officially employed sa bedside sa Philippines as a staff nurse. And that was in St. Luke's Medical Center, Quezon City. At that time, naghahanap na rin ako ng mga agencies na pwede kong applyan for US, since meron naman ako ng mga initial requirements na inahanap nila, which is yung NCLEX, IELTS, saka visa screen. Unfortunately, wala masyadong tumatanggap since retrogression pa. I think the priority dates at that time, which was 2009, were 6 to 7 years behind. So, wala po masyadong opportunities. So, between the years 2009 and 2012, I was just working sa Philippines, bedside, and then nag-utilization review din ako between 2011 and 2012. Fast forward 2012, May, I went to the Middle East in Abu Dhabi after passing the HAD exam. So, yung HAD exam, yung parang qualifying nursing exam nila doon. I lived and worked there from May 2012 until we came here in the United States, which was July of 2021. So that was a total of 9 years doon sa Middle East. Around June 2016, yung priority date starting to move again. Retrogression pa rin siya for 3 years, but not as bad as 6 to 7 years waiting period before. So I started looking into getting back again to applying here in the United States. So, I initially was interviewed by an agency and got accepted, but unfortunately, my I-140 was denied after around 1.5 years of waiting. So, if tama ang tanda ko, RFE ako noon, which is request for further evidence. But ang ending, it was still denied. After that, I went to their office, yung office ng agency, kasi meron sila sa Philippines, and I requested to be released. Since wala naman din silang ginasto sa akin, I had all the requirements, NCLEX, IELTS, visa screen, prior ako na accept sa kanila. They initially tried to convince me to stay, but I just stood my ground and was decided to just let go, and finally got the release letter from them after 2 weeks. And then after that, between 2017 and 2018, I again took the IELTS kasi syempre nag-expire na akong IELTS, 2008, 2009 pa yun. And then nirenew ko na rin yung visa screen ko kasi it has been more than 5 years. So, gastos na naman, pero ganun talaga. Ganun talaga during the process, especially kung retrogression, at medyo mahaba-haba pa yung waiting period. So, this is my direct hire timeline. I decided to go for direct hire this time kasi I was looking for other options apart from agency kasi nga medyo na-discourage ako dun sa pagkaka-deny ng I-140 ko. I just stumbled about direct hiring sa social media, sa nursing group called Relefora, saka sa, I think there was just an ad about it and I clicked on it, tapos nagbasa ako about the differences between agency and direct hiring. First of all, I have to commend yung direct hire, which is WWHSS, when it comes to the processing of my visa or my petition, kasi I did not encounter any issues, and the coordination, the follow-up, and the communication was really good and professional. So, good job sa kanila when it comes to processing of your documents. I had a face-to-face interview with a direct hire employer around last week of October 2018. Nagpunta kasi sila dun sa Abu Dhabi. And then, I got the job offer letter October 29, 2018. I was initially given 3 days to think about and sign the offer, but nag-request ako ng extension and I was given a week to think about it. And then, after a week, I finally decided na mag-sign up sa kanila. So, it was around first week of November 2018 when I decided to sign the job offer. I have a previous video about the reasons why I accepted the job, which is I would just post the link down below in the description box. So after nun, since I already signed the job offer, it was just submitting documents and filling up forms. So the process of filing my I-140 officially started. Documents such as your school credentials, nurse licenses, NCLEX pass letter, visa screen, IELTS, and passport, yun yung mga i-expect nyong hihingin sa inyo. So, finally, my priority date was given to me the following year, which was March 6, 2019. So, kung titingnan nyo, November 2018 ako nag-sign up sa kanila sa job offer. The following year, March 2019, meron na akong priority date. So, mabilis, as long as you comply sa mga documents na hinihingi sa inyo. Since my priority date at that time, nung March 2019, is not yet current, yung employer ko really emphasize na kailangan kong mag-work continuously sa bedside. So, tuloy lang ating bedside experience and bedside job. And that was in the Middle East kasi nandun naman ako at that time. And then next was August 2019, my fee bill was processed and paid. Then after that, November 2019, there was another retrogression pero hindi ko na talaga matandaan yung exact how many years siya nag-retrogress. Pero at this stage, I was still working sa bedside, tapos nanganak pa nga ako dun sa bunso ko ng November 14, 2019. And so, I just waited for my priority dates to be current again. And then, 2020, ayan na, dumating na si COVID. It was pandemic, so medyo nag-iba ang takbo ng mundo. So at this time, I was not even in a hurry to leave my work, knowing how uncertain yung working conditions again sa ibang bansa, halimbawa dito sa US. So, in case matuloy o hindi, hinahayaan ko lang muna siya at this period. So, my priority date became current, if I remember it correctly, November 2020. So, the following year, January 24, 2021, I received sa email yung P4, which is your interview date letter. So, we are scheduled, nakalagay dun sa P4 for the embassy interview February 25th, 2021 sa Abu Dhabi US Embassy. We had our medical exam February 11, 2021 kasi ang recommended is it needs to be 2 weeks prior the interview date. So, we went to our interview pero we needed to go back kasi I have to submit yung additional medical for me. Kasi nag-overlap yung COVID vaccine ko with the other required vaccine. So, I needed to go back for that. Tapos yung anak kong bunso needed to be added sa DS-260. So, babalik ako for the fingerprint. But, our visas were finally issued March 16, 2021. So, ayun na. Issued na nga si visa. Ang recommended sa akin ng employer ko noon was to submit my resignation dun sa current kong job once the visa is issued. So, nag-submit ako ng resignation letter ko the following day, March 17, 2021. Yun lang, kasi dun sa job kong yun, ang notice period was 3 months. Medyo matagal. So, tinapos ko yun. And then, my last day with them was June 16, 2021. Tapos nag-clearance lang ako sa kanila para makuha ko yung aking gratuity pay. And then we arrived here in the USA July 29, 2021. So parang in an overview o all in all, since nag-start ako mag-sign sa kanila ng job offer which was November first week of 2018, nakarating kami rito ng July 29, 2021. That was less than 3 years of the whole processing time. So, I would say mabilis pa rin yun kasi nag-retrogression pa at that time in between those years as compared to now na ang priority dates ng EB3 remain current. So, that is my whole timeline dun sa aking direct hire processing. So, what about the expenses? So, everything about sa akin, which is ako yung in-sponsoran ng employer ko, from visa fee bill, immigration fee, medical, flight, shouldered nila yon, including yung mga expenses ko sa visa screen, IELTS, CES, and anything that has got to do with license endorsement, nire-reimburse din nila yon. But for my dependents, yun yung kailangan kong i-shoulder. So, yung mga expenses ko in terms for my dependents were the fee bill. So, yung fee bill is $345. Since tatlo sila, that is a total of $1,035. Then next is the immigrant fee, which is $220. Since tatlo sila, then that is a total of $660. And then for their medical, which is roughly about $250 each, times 3, which is equal to $750. And then for their flight, yung total siguro sa kanila noon at the time was around $2,800. So, ang total ng lahat-lahat ng expenses ko during the application before coming here in the US was around $5,245. So, ano yung mga initial expenses namin nung nakarating kami rito sa US? Siguro sabihin natin yung mga first 2 months. Ang malaki kasing ginastos ko doon was yung car down payment. So, this really depends on you kung ano yung budget na kaya nyo. Pero since may ipon ako noon, I decided na mag-down payment sa car na pinurchase namin ng around $6,000. Medyo malaki. Pero syempre, yung monthly payment nyo will also depends kung how much yung down payment nyo. So yun, medyo malaki siya. Pero like I said, really depends sa budget nyo yun. And then, yung next is yung 2 weeks extension namin sa hotel kasi walang available na apartment. That was around $250. The groceries, I would say, inabot kami ng mga $500. And then, the driver's license was around $125 each. Since dalawa kami ng asawa ko, that was $250. And then, yung driving lessons, we did have driving lessons here kasi mas madaling makakuha ng driving test schedule if you go through the driving school, at least dito sa amin. So, that was $90 each. Dalawa kami, that is a total of $180. And then, yung rental initial down payment namin sa apartment, around $900. Tapos, nag-allot ako ng $1,000 para sa mga gamit sa bahay, which is yung bed, mattress, sofa, dining, tapos yung mga iba pang appliances sa kitchen na wala kami, like yung kettle, saka yung rice cooker. So, mga around $1,000 yun. So, ang total nung expense namin for the first 2 months was around $9,080. Medyo malaki siya kasi nga dahil dun sa car down payment. Pero pag tanggalin mo yung car down payment, mga around $3,000 siya. And that's it for this video. I hope meron pa rin kayong natutunan kahit konti. I know lahat ng journeys ng nurses are different, pero sinishare ko lang yung experience ko and sana meron kayong kahit paano na may nakuhang mga information about it. Hopefully, kung aspiring nurse kayo na going here in the United States, I pray for US journey and sana ma-achieve nyo yung inyong goals and dreams. And hope to see you on my next vlog. Stay safe everyone and God bless.